Hey everybody, this is Zach from ZAK Entertainment, and I'm here with another ZAKnet episode. This is the third episode of the ZAKnet series, and if you can tell, my face is in the shot. Yay! I have a brand new setup. I got one camera here and one camera right there. So we're gonna have two cameras rolling. That's pretty cool. I have this little tripod now. I can do a two-camera setup. Okay, so recently I've started to do cable knitting, which is it's better to show you. I've been working on this cable hat. It's this little it's beanie. I'm using Splendor, the natural pattern, and this I can safely say this is probably one of my favorite patterns I've done yet. It's so cool the way it works, and cable in general is very, I don't know, mysterious the way it works. It's so cool. And it's not as hard as I thought it was. I am a brand new knitter. I started back in September, and I was really nervous when starting cable. But I found out it's very easy. So we're gonna do, I'm currently just about to start the crown on this, but I have one more cable row to do. So we're gonna do a little bit on that, and I'm gonna show you how to do cable. So we're gonna switch to that camera now. Okay, so we're gonna on this pattern. You start off with doing a knit 2, and then a purl 2, and now we start the cable. I got my little cable needle. Got my little cable needle right here. We're going to be slipping 3 stitches onto this. So, we're going to be slipping 3 stitches onto this. We got 1, 2, hold on. I am not a professional. Don't think of me as a professional. I'm still a beginner. Okay, we got 3 on the cable needle. Now, with cable, sometimes you have to knit. Sometimes you have to put these in the back. At the moment I got them in the front. But for this pattern, we need them in the back. So we're gonna have these 3 stitches in the back like this. And now we're going to knit 3 stitches when I have the yarn in the right place. We're gonna knit 3 stitches. Now, with this pattern, it's a little bit different. Normally you would do a cable 6 to the back, but on this one, he has added a purl row in the middle. So we're gonna do one purl right there. Now, we're going to knit the 3 cable stitches off of here. Now, I'm new at this, so I'm a little fiddly, I'm not that great at it. Okay, we're gonna knit the 3 off of here like this. It's a little bit tight. You're gonna have to get used to how tight it is. Make sure you do not over twist these. Ugh. See, it's a little fiddly. But there we go, you've just done cable. See, it's added this little twist here. I'll show on this camera. You see, I'm not sure if it's picking up the little twist right here. See, we've slipped 3 stitches onto a cable needle, which you can use anything. You can use a paper clip if you want to. We can, and then you knit 3 stitches. Now this pattern, you purl 1 stitch. And then you knit the stitches off of here, which twists them over the other stitches that you just did, which gives it this little twist. And basically, after doing 1 row of this, you just continue knitting. You don't have to do any more cable rows until you want another twist in it. It's when I first started this, I thought you would have to do a cable row every row. But no, You actually just have to do it once, then do say 5. On this hat, I have to do excuse the birds. They were in the last. They were in the first ZAK Nits episode. I'll show a photo of them right here. The Quakers. Their butts. Anyway, that's that one section done. You see, I have this hat. I have stitch markers on this hat. Basically, I have. This is because on this hat you're going to be doing multiple cable sections on this. See. So I have it marked in these little stitch markers. That way I can tell when to start my next section. Okay, so we're gonna start another row. We'll slip that stitch. I hope this camera is picking it up properly. Okay, so we're gonna just do another row, and I'm gonna show you again how we do cable, just in case the camera didn't pick it up properly. See, I'm working on trying to be professional with this. It's a work in progress. I've only been knitting since September. Yeah, I never realized how easy cable is, and you are having to do it quite a bit on this row, but afterwards, basically you do this cable row, but then you will be doing 15 rows of just, you know, knit 2, purl 2, knit 3, purl 1, and then, but actually after I do this row, I'm actually going to be starting the crown. The pattern says 4 repeats, 4 cable repeats, but I've already tested out in my head, and it's starting to look big enough. I don't want it too big. I've done a hat before already, and it came out way too big. So, yeah, we're gonna stop at the second repeat. Now, we're gonna knit these back off of here. I'm hoping I'm explaining this well. I think you should be able to. A cable is very easy to figure out once you basically learn the basics. It's so easy, and there's so many different ways of doing it too. Like you could do like a knit 3 to the back or knit 2. It just depends on the pattern and the shape you want to take. This is not my first cable project. My first cable project was this waffle owl, this cloth that I made for my mum for Christmas, and that was pretty cool. You were actually using cable to make these owls, and if you check out my blog, zakentertainment.blogspot.com, you can check out the waffle owl. It came out really good in the end, and I added beads for the eye, and it was just gorgeous in general. See, look, now we got two cable sections done, and we're going to be doing this all the way around the hat. The link to the pattern will of course be in the video description, so you can go check it out. It's a very good pattern for someone who wants to get into cable. You should check this pattern out. It's very easy, and it might seem a bit weird being that he's got a purl row in the middle of the cable, but it actually helps the cable to take shape. And it also helps the cable not be so tight as well. So yeah, it's a very, very good pattern. I recommend you, if you're a brand new knitter or have never done cable before, I recommend you check it out. Okay, so because of some little hiccup, I accidentally slipped a stitch under my cable needle before. Wait. No, okay. It is time to slip onto the cable needle. Like I said, I'm a beginner. Bear with me. Okay, so now we're gonna start the new cable. We just did the knit 2 and purl 2. We're just gonna slip 3 stitches on here. Yeah, you can use anything for a cable needle. paper clip. There's a whole bunch of other things. Or if you're really crazy, you can do drop cable. But I'm never gonna do that because I'm not that crazy. I don't think I could trust myself to do drop cable, which is where you don't use anything. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We do one purl, which helps it take the shape. And now we're gonna knit stitches off of here. When I don't fit, a bit fiddly. It's a bit fiddly, but once you're used to it, which eventually I will be, it's very easy. Especially if you use this pattern. This pattern is very good for beginners. There we go. Everything is looking great so far. I have not made any mistakes. Everything is twisting right. Now, there's a project I have in mind for the near future that involves cable. I want to knit my very first sweater. Mom has given me a whole bunch of sweater yarn. If you check out my blog, you can see. I'm going to knit my first sweater. It's I think it's about time I start one. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to. I'm not sure if I buckle down. I should be. If I start it now, I should be able to finish it before winter. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be a white sweater. It's gonna look pretty cool. I'm not sure. I haven't decided on the exact pattern yet. I kind of want it to have some honeycomb in it as well. Who knows? I might actually do a video on that when I'm working on it. There we go, another one done. Now you're gonna have to do this. I'm not sure how many segments there are total on this hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I think there's 8 on here. You have to do the cable 8 times. And then you just... Now, there's about 15 rows of non-cable between my cables. Some patterns will have 5 in between, or I don't know. So yeah, that's cabling. It's very easy. It's and this pattern is definitely good for beginners. This is, of course, Splendor Natural. The pattern is by Splendor, and it's called Natural. The pattern, the designer himself is named Homera Luna. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I'm so sorry. But his link, everything will be in the description. I haven't finished the row, but I'm starting to ramble. You don't want to listen to me ramble anymore. And I've showed you quite a bit on how to do it. Depending on the pattern you use, the cabling will be a little bit different every time, but once you do one project, cabling is just easy. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. Check out the blog. It's ZAKentertainment.blogspot.com. I'm trying to get my little knobs back on. Anyway, check out everything in the description, and I will see you on the next ZAK Knit episode. Who knows what I'll be knitting next?